drive-in to yoga. It's the last series of classes I'll be able to take at a studio I have loved over the years since I moved back from England. And I know that there are many in the community who are absolutely devastated by the fact that the studio is closing, and no more will people be able to gain refuge in the safety of a secure community in order to practice self-care. And I don't know whether that is specifically what is contributing to my emotionality today, or the fact that there have been a tidal wave of emotions within my own experience, between Grandpa being home now from having a heart attack last week to all of the other changes that have been going on in my world. Low and slow is what the license plate there says, funny enough. And truly, getting published and now having copies in the process of ordered and payments made in order to purchase copies, like all of that is in my reality right now, in the field of my consciousness and my experience and all the rest. And so I am feeling emotional, and it's because there is literally a transformation of my self-image that is at play right now. And so I recorded a video before I left for yoga about this emotionality that I have been experiencing. And so I just wanted to make a message that played off of the song that was playing before it turned, and simply remind us all that we are radio transmitters, that we are connected to a field of consciousness that is part of the all. And so when there are vibratory shifts in our field of consciousness because of the communities we are part of, the people that are within those communities, and then also the shifts that are taking place within our own realities, we are naturally going to have a lot of energies in motion show up in order to be processed, dealt with, and released and transformed. So I just think it's really important, because oftentimes we can't really necessarily explain why we're feeling the way that we do. And it's because our feelings are a reflection of our interpretation of the energies in motion that are showing up in the now moment. And the thing about energies in motion, emotion, is that they will show up with the momentums of all of those energies and motions that have not been dealt with in the past in the present, because this is the only moment that we actually have any power to transform them. So when we feel triggered in a now moment based on something that wasn't now, and we wonder why, it's because in the present we got activated by something that reminded us of that which we never called back or reclaimed, the soul fragments we lost in the past, and now we have a chance to do it again. So all of this emotionality in me is reflective of the community that I am part of, or have been for the last 2 weeks since I've been back, and then the years that I have touched in and not stayed part of, which I would regret if it changed anything. However, I now realize how powerful membership to the Modo yoga community is, and how useful and helpful and supportive to myself and others too the experience of having access to a hot room is. And so I will be more mindful of that moving forward. And sometimes we cheap out and we don't actually do that which we could if we were paying attention to how good it makes us feel to do that which could have money saved not to, which was the reason I did not do what I did in the last 2 weeks while I went through a transformation, and then had no idea that it would be closing. But find it significant that I came back right before the end of it as I go by Bridge Street, because I am a bridge, as are you, for our experiences, to be able to process them and to be able to call back that which we left behind before and now no longer do. So I just hope that this means something to you, for you, that it feels something for you, and would love to know what that is. So please do leave a comment down below, let me know, and I will say, Lord Jay, namaste, namago for today.